AITA for canceling Christmas dinner because my husband's Secret Santa gift was for his gaming buddy and not me. My husband, 30M, and I, 28F, have been married for 3 years. We're the kind of couple who bicker over silly things like who left the toothpaste cap off, but generally get along. Or at least, we used to. Lately, it feels like we've been living in parallel universes. For instance, every year since we got married, we've hosted Christmas dinner for his family. It's a tradition I've come to love, even though it's a lot of work. I enjoy decorating the house, planning a menu, and seeing everyone gathered around the table, enjoying a meal I've poured my heart into. My husband, on the other hand, seems to enjoy not helping. This year, I decided to go all out. I spent weeks perfecting the menu. Glazed ham, roasted vegetables, homemade rolls, and a decadent Yule log for dessert. I ordered new table linens and even handcrafted some centerpieces to give everything that extra festive touch. Meanwhile, my husband was, well, let's just say his priorities were elsewhere. If you've ever lived with a gamer, you know what I mean? His busy schedule consisted of nightly gaming marathons with his online crew. Every time I asked for help, whether it was hanging lights or peeling potatoes, I got the same response. Not now, babe. I'm in the middle of a raid. Fine. Whatever. I figured he'd step up eventually. Spoiler alert, he didn't. To simplify gift giving this year, his family decided to do a Secret Santa exchange with a $100 budget. My husband drew my name, which I thought was perfect. After all, who knows me better than my own husband? I drew his dad's name and spent weeks hunting for the perfect gift. His dad is a huge music fan, and I managed to track down a rare vinyl record he's been talking about for years. It wasn't easy, but seeing his reaction was going to be worth it. As Christmas approached, I was genuinely excited. Despite my husband's lack of involvement, I was determined to make the day special. I imagined opening my gift from him and seeing something thoughtful, something that showed he really knew me. I should have known better. This morning, after spending hours in the kitchen prepping dinner, I decided to take a break and peek at the gifts under the tree. That's when I noticed a box addressed to the Warlord. If you're wondering who the Warlord is, join the club. He's one of my husband's online gaming buddies. They've been playing together for years, and while I've never met the guy, I've heard plenty about him. According to my husband, the Warlord is the legend, which I guess means he's really good at pretending to be a knight or whatever. Curious, I opened the gift. And yes, I know snooping isn't great, but at this point, I think you'll understand why I felt compelled to look. Inside was a custom-made gaming headset. Not just any headset, this thing was top of the line. Sleek, stylish, and engraved with the Warlord on the side. It must have cost at least $150. I stared at it, my stomach sinking. Surely this wasn't his Secret Santa gift for me. I checked the tag. It was addressed to the Warlord. That's when it hit me. My husband spent more time and money on a gift for his gaming buddy than on me, his wife. Heart-pounding, I found the gift he got for me. It was a small box with my name on it. Inside, a $20 candle. Not even a fancy candle. Just one of those generic, mass-produced ones with a label that read Cozy Winter Nights. I'm not even a candle person. I don't think I've ever felt so dismissed. I marched into the living room, holding the headset in one hand and the candle in the other. Care to explain this? I asked. He glanced at me, then back at his screen. What's the problem? The problem, I said, voice shaking, is that you spent more on your gaming buddy than on your wife. And not just more, thoughtfully more. This headset is engraved. Meanwhile, you got me a candle. A candle. He laughed. He actually laughed. Babe, it's just Secret Santa, he said. It's not a big deal. Besides, the Warlord and I have been gaming together for years. You wouldn't get it? That was his excuse. That was all he had to say. I stood there, stunned. The man who promised to love and cherish me couldn't even muster up an apology. Instead, he made me feel like I was the one overreacting. I walked back to the kitchen, my hands shaking with anger. I didn't know what else to do, so I started packing up the food. The ham, the rolls, the roasted vegetables, all of it. I shoved everything into Tupperware containers and announced that Christmas dinner was canceled. You're being ridiculous, my husband said. You're ruining Christmas? No, I shot back. You ruined Christmas. I'm not spending my holiday playing happy hostess for a man who thinks his online buddy deserves more effort than his wife. That's when the phone call started. His mom called me selfish. His sister texted me repeatedly, saying I was overreacting and embarrassing the family. Apparently, I was supposed to grin and bear it, to serve the dinner, smile for the photos, and pretend everything was fine. But I couldn't. And now here I am. The food is in the fridge. The dining table is empty. And I'm sitting in our bedroom, wondering if I made the right choice. I know canceling dinner was dramatic, maybe even petty. But after weeks of feeling ignored and unappreciated, I just couldn't take it anymore. So, Reddit? AITA? Or was I right to make a stand?